Hey, good evening. It's like 8:15 here. Waiting for the premiere of Naz's video at Nostalgic. That's going to be showing all the custom Hot Wheels I sent to him for the Ukrainian charity auction. So if you're interested in those, go look at it. I did make a video of them, but I accidentally deleted it. I have stills, but I got to make them into a video to upload them, which I'll do at some point. But in the meantime, tonight, head on over to of course, it'll already, it's a premiere, but it'll be up there all the time. Starting at 8:30 is Nostalgic. Go see the video. Anyhow, I want to show you some updates and some stash ads before the video begins. Made an MCW order. Got some black cherry. And that's going to look gorgeous on something. Not sure what. And I got some Candy Regal Blue. Of course, that's definitely got to go over a gold, silver, copper type base. I got some gloss lacquer clear. This will mainly be for the Merc. And I got some red orange gloss lacquer. No metallic or nothing, just nice orange color. So I got that. What else? Stash ads. I spent some money. I mean, way more than I should have. So I'm definitely going to probably have to get my slot car bodies done to help pay for all this. Because I spent enough money this pay period. I got this. Now, the only down bummer to this, I figured being the more base model, it would include a 6-cylinder. It doesn't. The funny thing about these kits, all three of them, I did buy all three in one day. They all have pretty much the same parts. Some have additional parts here and there. And somehow, there's going to be plenty of extras. I can tell you that. But like this one, it's pretty much stock. But some of the mags for the other versions are in here. And the engines. And the intakes. And it has these... Even though it looks kind of stock on the box, it has these modern, let's see how well the focus here, modern, more like a modern radial. Then it has a couple big ones, well, not real big, but bigger. Here you can see the difference. I wish this camera would focus better. It's probably trying to focus on everything on the bench. But yeah, it's more like a street radial. Yeah, so it comes with those. And it comes with 4 of the smaller tires. So it's really kind of weird that they made them separate editions when they're basically the same kit. I'm not going to unbox all this now because I am constrained on time here. And I'm sure plenty of others are going to unbox this and build them. But I will tell you, they are pretty much all the same kit. Because a lot of the leftover parts from each version is in each version. So even though they're boxed separately, the mags from the other version are in here. The injector stacks are in here. And the only thing really different about this, honestly, is the box art. They all come with 2 grills, the double headlight or the single headlight. And they actually have the little bump out that the factory one had, the real car. But yeah, I did get all 3 of them. I got the super stock version. But like I said, all the parts are in there to either one. I didn't look closely at the tires, but it does have the pie crust slicks back here. And the skinnies on this one. So they're all basically the same kit for the most part. It's just how you build them, but there'll be plenty of extra. Then the Pizza Resistance, as I call it. The altered wheelbase, which shares the chassis with the Plymouth, of course, but the body's different. I didn't take it out of the box yet to compare the interiors, like the door panels and the dashboards. I think in the real world, they pretty much shared them anyhow. I'd have to double check that, but yeah. Now see this one. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera. Just like the Plymouth, you have the short stacks, you have the tall stacks are in here. So you could build it as the Strickler car, or you could build it as you know, whatever you want, honestly. You know, you could make your own, because there were plenty of these altered wheelbase cars out there. I looked it up the other night, and there's pictures of all kinds of them. So it's a nice source for parts and different editions. And I tell you, at work, in the morning, I took this. I made a video earlier this morning, and I deleted it since, only because it was mostly a political rant. And this is about model cars and die-cast, and, you know, it was a nice quick video, but I don't want to alienate any of you. You know, no matter what side of the fence you're on, I'm kind of walking on top of the fence. So the rest of you, I don't know. I don't want to piss anybody off and all that good crap. So I deleted that video. But however, yeah, I did say in that video, however, our new tenant, the Korean girl, I thought she was Japanese, that has the massage parlor, got busted on Monday. Yeah, the cops raided the place and took her away, and they said she's part of a ring that's based out of New York City. She's operating without a license, and there was a sex act involved with an undercover officer. So I don't know whether she's going to be coming back. My boss is at a loss because he can't kick her to the curb yet. Because just because she was arrested doesn't mean she's guilty or convicted yet. So it's a whole bunch of paperwork and contracts. Ugh. But anyhow, yeah, I got the bare metal on the sides. I got the bare metal on the front and rear windows. I got to do the other side yet. And I got to do these little vent windows. So this is more of a, excuse me, base model. You know, I'm not going to do all this. And then I got to get the grill, headlights, bumpers, windows, and all that stuff in it. I got to detail those parts yet, glue them on. So there's that one. And this morning before I left, I got some clear. Now I'm going to put some dull clear over top of this. I'm going to use Tester's dull coat because it lets you take some alcohol and rub where the bare metal is and bring it back to a brightness. I don't want to dull it down, but yeah, it's a little too shiny right now. But I mainly cleared it to seal the bare metal in and the stripes and all that, because these are slot car bodies and they're going to be handled a lot, so you need some clear on them to protect it. And if this was just a shelf kit, I wouldn't have done that. It'd been fine. Let's see what else. I got the decals. They don't pop the way I wanted, but it's a patina race car, so again, this is going to get dull coated more. It's more or less to seal the decals and the bare metal. It's on the side trim there and the windows and the vent windows. Really wish this camera would focus better. But yeah, it's going to get dulled down. I don't like it that shiny. And there's the so many people, so little time. It's going to have a wing. Hold on here. My table's a mess right now because I got all these projects going. But yeah, that's going to get painted in black and get put on there. And it's going to get a chute. I got the holes for the chute. But I got to do tail lights, bumper and grill, windows, and all that on that yet. I decided I just go out and rub it out without any more clear. And as you can see, it has a little bit of zebra striping, but I'm going to run with it. For the most part, it's ready. There's a couple places where it still needs a little more wet sanding, like on that pillar. You can see right there, I got to wet sand that and polish that out. A little more right there. And I think right behind the front bumper. Other than that, it's all good. And I think there was a little area on the hood or the trunk somewhere or roof for the trunk. And these tops of these fenders could use a little more. But the good thing is I hadn't even touched color yet. There was no color on the cloth. So that's a good thing. So there's that one. I showed you this one, but it's going to get a quick wet sanding. It does have a little bit, see that? A little bit of orange peel when you look at it just right. So it's going to get a quick wet sanding and smooth out. The sides came out a little bit smoother. But yeah, so there's that. Rich, a friend from Nas. I didn't write down his... he doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he's on Instagram. He sent me these, which came from Nas, I believe. These cool Matchbox catalogs. That one there probably doesn't have as much meaning because by then I was pretty much out of it. Even though there's a couple cards in the beginning I had. But by this point in my life, I was kind of... Yeah, see? I have both that Firebird and the Challenger. But these ones, 76, I was definitely still doing it. Yeah, I would have been 12 years old, I think. And then 1969, yep. So I got those. Yeah, so that's it. I'm just going to show off a couple things here. I'm going to go watch the premiere, so head on over to Nostalgic and check out the cars. I'm going to make a video later and try to upload some stills and just make a video out of that. And but I just want to show you some stuff I've been doing and trying to catch up on. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, and have a great night. Bye-bye.